Hello, my name is Steve Bigelow with the Candlestick Forum. There is a very strong element of this market. We know that as long as the index or the indexes continue to trade above the T line, as we can see in the Dow indicating there's going to be more upside because of our McMuffin pattern, our morning star signal followed by a doji sandwich. Both of those signals indicate more upside. That was also reflected here in the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ is continuing this steady uptrend. Knowing the direction of the market allows us to take advantage of price moves that are going to be getting much more investor confidence because there's no selling fears out there in this market right now. We're using OCGN. We discovered this one, started buying at 73 cents. Today it closed at 1581. It was up 201% from Friday's close to today's close. Now, this doesn't say we're in these type of trades all the time. However, having the candlestick chart setups or the scanning for the strong patterns allows us to be in these type of trades with a high degree of probability. So this move alone, where it's gone from 2 to 15 in the last 4 or 5 trading days, is also producing what we call are the effects of our rare research analysis, reverse engineering, that told us that OCGN, when we looked at the news that created the pop last week, that there was going to be a lot more interest because of its COVID vaccine that was working very well in India, and they were going to be able to use it over here in the US. But the rare effect or the rare analysis is giving us the GameStop effect, where everybody doesn't want to be missing out on stocks that have reasonably good prospects. We started buying CLSN on the close today. You can see the J-hook pattern, or more visual, the classic pattern, the fry pan bottom J-hook pattern. This has the prospects of moving up another 35–40% over the next few days because of a gap area up here. So when we look at some of these charts, we're putting ourselves in situations where the probabilities are greatly in our favor because we can recognize the pattern, the fry pan bottom J-hook. This is what we call 2+2 analysis. It's just simple logic that if we can see that the T line was holding this price above it and starting to curl back up, and then you had a doji sandwich, which was further confirming this pattern, that just produced that much better probability that the J-hook pattern was in progress. This is not difficult. This is merely identifying the signals and patterns that the Japanese rice traders say have a high probability result to it, that we can analyze what the signals are telling us, which then tells us what the pattern is doing. So we're using that same logic, using the research, that if we can quickly identify which sectors, like the biotechs, are having good, strong interest right now, then we can scan to see which stocks in those sectors have the strongest patterns. We recommended Life today because of the scoop pattern. We know what the effects of a scoop pattern is, a very strong slingshot effect to the upside. So as long as we know the indexes are continuing to trade positive, we're going to get much stronger results coming out of the strong sectors and the strong price patterns in individual stocks in those sectors. That'll be it. We'll see you in the chat rooms.